What's up, sneaker fam? It's your boy McFly, the hardest working man in shoetainment today, coming at you again with another real review. If this is your first time over here in the land of McFly, I welcome you. I appreciate you stopping by. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that notification bell to keep you up to date with everything that I got going on. And it's always something going on. Currently on the road to 5K, trying to get that done by the end of the year. Yeah. Also, subscribe to the Who Has the Heat Sneaker Battle channel, man. We got a bunch of battles lined up for the year. It's going to be a good time. So be sure to go over there and subscribe. We're trying to hit that 1K. Appreciate all of you that will go over and do it. Links are in the description below for anything that I shout out. The links are always in the description below. Don't forget that. Also subscribe to E-Money Shoes and 313 Retro Clean, man. And we do all the sneaker battle stuff and all that. But they also have their own individual channels, so you can go check those out at your leisure. So today on the landing strip, man, we got one of the craziest shoes that I have ever seen in my life. I was really intrigued by these. These are the Nike ISPA Links. This is the Off Noir and Limelight colorway. And for some reason, when I saw the shoe, I was like, man, this shoe looks terrible, but I like it. So I didn't retail on these was $225, and I'm like, bro, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying $225 for the shoe. Ain't no way in the world, especially on the gamble, not knowing, you know, how it'll fit and perform and all that good stuff. But I was definitely intrigued. I ended up getting these off of GOAT. They had them at like way under retail for a size 15, which I was going to purchase anyway. So I went ahead and grabbed the joint, man. Went ahead and grabbed these. They were like, I want to say they were like 165, 170, something like that. So I just went ahead and pulled the trigger on those so I could get them in here, get them on feet, see what's going on and all that good stuff. And man, let me tell you, this shoe is strange. The reason this shoe came about is Nike was trying to make a shoe that they didn't have to glue so many pieces together, a shoe that could be donated or trashed and recycled fairly easy, trying to reduce that carbon footprint, a shoe that didn't have any glue or any of that, and they definitely succeeded on that joint. I've seen pictures where they have this cloth, the upper, actually taken off because it's only a two-piece construction. It's this whole foam bottom, and then it's this little knitted upper that's pretty much stretched out on top of it. I could not get this off, man. You got to be the Incredible Hulk to get this thing up off of these shoes. Like, it ain't coming easy. And if you do get it off, you probably not putting it back on. But, you know, again, the concept was something you could take off, something you could wash, you know, to keep clean or whatever. You know, something that's just not using all the materials that they typically use in a regular shoe. So looking at the outsole, you see that, well, really, it's just this whole foam sole. But looking at that, you see how the fabric intertwines with all these pods. These pods, I wasn't sure if they were soft or hard, but these are soft. You can push them in, you know. It's just like a thick, rubber. You can see it's got ISPA on the little pods. I just noticed that. The rest of them have these little grid patterns, and I'm assuming that's how they're created in the mold. I don't know if these are like 3D printed or what, but here on your toe cap, you got a little mat. Feels like a little extra grip on that. Then you have that deep purple with that Volt trim or that lime green trim. Nike swoosh here. Flip it around to the back. Get you that little booty action. Flipping around to the medial, matches the lateral to the T. You see that these laces are like some sort of elastic. Like you pull them and they stretch. They bounce back, I guess, to conform to your foot. But this shoe is very it's very hard to tie. Like, for one, you've got to get your foot in it. Then you've got to tie it coming all the way up. ISPA with the swoosh. You got your size tag right there, and then in there you can see. Sorry, I hit the camera. There's no insole in there. It's just this thick. This lace is just. I'm gonna fight this lace, y'all. But it's all that foam in there. See it? Yeah, just a bunch of foam. There is no insole or nothing, and it's really soft. Like, that foam is really good. Like, I can't hold you at all. I'm pleased with this purchase, but at the same time, I'm a little disappointed, and I'll explain why. Trying to put this shoe on is a job and a half. Just trying to get your foot in it. and this mouth opens fairly easy, right? No problem. You can slide your foot in, but if you're wearing these with socks, as you get your foot in here, the sock kind of goes against that foam and it makes your sock really tight. So when you put these on, you have to like angle your foot up so that it doesn't drag on that bottom, because if it does, it's gonna make the sock suffocate your foot, you know. And that's what I was going through, and I was like, well, let me try to just, you know, slide my foot up and just ride it across the top, and then it went in pretty smooth. Like I said, the comfort on this shoe is crazy. This is extreme. Like, coming from Nike, this is a very extremely comfortable shoe, in my opinion. Similar to Booth, the soft, spongy type of comfort is what this is. I know some people prefer like the firm air type of feel or whatnot, but me, I'm a big Boost fan, so to speak, even though I don't have a lot of Adidas. I do rave about Boost, and this is very similar. You could even compare it to the React technology, similar to that as well, if we're just for comparison purposes. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a pain to put on. Like, you're gonna have to fight it. Then you gotta adjust the laces, and it's honestly a little bit more work than it's worth. Also, another issue that I had with this shoe. Now, I bought it a full size up. I've got super flat feet. I don't have arches in my feet, right? But this joint right here, where most arched footed people's arch would be, you feel that every time you walk. You're stepping on it, you're walking on it, and it's a bit of a nuance for me. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep these or if I'm gonna keep wearing it to kind of see if that changes. Maybe it'll break in a little bit. I'm not really sure, but like I said, I don't have an arch, and this kind of forces an arch on my foot, and I'm like, nah, bro, my feet ain't made like that. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't spend an overwhelming amount of money on these. But overall, if you do have whether a slight or steep arch, if you're one of those arch-footed people, these shoes, comfort, you would absolutely love it, even though you're going to struggle to put it on. Like, I didn't even try to do it barefooted. Ain't no telling how that would have went, but I can't wear a shoe without socks. I ain't nasty like that. That ain't my cup of tea. But as far as sizing goes, I definitely say go size up, because if this was my normal size, I probably wouldn't have been able to get my foot in that shoe. So at least go a half size up on these joints, and I think you'll probably be okay. But this is the only pair that I've tried. They've also got a new rendition coming out this year, and them things look good. I might try that out, because, you know, they do updates and revamp the soles and stuff. So we'll kind of see how that goes. I'll play it by ear. And if I grab, I grab. If I don't, I don't. But I just wanted to get this out just in case people were wondering or thinking about it, curious like I was, and just didn't want to bite the bullet and spend a whole bunch of money. I'm going to definitely do an on foot on these, so stay tuned for that, man. But like I said, as far as your sizing goes, go at least a half size up on these joints. I went a full size up. Comfort, I definitely give it an A on comfort. It is a very, very, very comfortable shoe, but if you are a flat-footed person, stay away. Stay away from this shoe. If you got Fred Flintstone feet, stay away from this shoe, man. This is not the shoe for you. That little arch support section of that foam is going to drive your foot crazy, or at least that's what it did for me. Your foot may be different. You hear from my opinion, and that's what I'm getting to. So yeah, that's pretty much all I got to cover today. Appreciate you guys coming through, watching. Bought one of the strangest shoes that I've ever seen in life, and y'all know I like strange. It's my thing. I like strange in my thing. I like strange in my thing. Well, until next time, it's your boy McFly, man. I holla at you.